Hello and welcome back to the 81 player collaboration with me, BonBonB. I'm BonBonB, you're very welcome, and all your questions answered. Well, strictly speaking, 3 of your questions answered. Question number 1 is it still too late to take part? And the answer is no. We still have a few tiles dotted around the outsides of the map. So if you want to take part, go watch the original video. Link is in the description. But don't place your application in the comments there. Place it over here, because for some reason YouTube's decided I've seen enough comments on that video and it's not sending me any notifications anymore. So come over here, place your application. It's a one-word application. Place your application down below. We'll give you a tile and you can go ahead and get involved. Next question I see popping up all the time is, I'm allowed 5 assets, right? But what about prop packs? Oh, go on. We'll allow prop packs. Now, not one-click collections, but a prop pack, which is a single subscription, that is going to be fine. We'll allow it, even though it's a little bit bending of the rules. But go on, we'll allow it. And the third thing is, how do you take part? Well, that'll be at the end of today's video. But first of all, we're going to have a little look at my build, this one here. See those 2 farms on the right-hand side on the dirt road there? One of them's going to be going out of shot in a moment. All right, that's going out of shot right top of screen right now. And there's another one on the same road that'll be going out of shot in a few moments. You won't see those 2 because I figured why bother showing you those 2 individually, but you will get a flyover of the rest of my village. So welcome to Follybrook. Now Follybrook is a small English village. It's called Follybrook for, well, it's a 2-part name. The brook is with relation to the river. I didn't know that there was actually a main river going through my tile. I guessed I probably could have guessed it because it's a start square. I chose the start square, but so nobody else could fight over the start square, right? But yes, the river is the brook. And the folly is with relation to the main house, the biggest property in the village right here on our right now. Has a grandiose entrance. I think we can all agree this is a grandiose entrance. These people have got more money than sense, I feel. The house isn't the hugest, but it does have a folly in the front garden. Now, follies are just like meaningless decorative buildings that were built usually by the Victorians because they had nothing better to do with their money. And so there's the folly in the front garden, what's left of it. There's a granny house around the back and a swimming pool as well. I decided to leave it in terms of detailing at that point because it's all about what you can do, not what I can do, correct? I didn't want to show off too much. Also, time was a problem. Now we're going to go and have a look around the residential areas of Follybrook. Now the main road, we're currently on the A road which runs through the town, but the main road running through the village is this one here. All the buildings along the main road are identical. I decided to go very similar there. But then we have the cul-de-sacs which have the larger gardens and they have the larger footprint houses. Tucked in between these 2 cul-de-sacs is a park, an extended park. That's actually 2 vanilla parks pushed together. The dirt road, dirt track feeding route round there to also a riverside cottage. I was tempted to get a little vanilla boat to put on the little pull in there, but in the end, does it really need it? Nah, not really. Then we have this again, another little crescent there with some large gardens as well. So that's the main livable area of the village. Then over here we've got the school, playground behind the school, a couple of mixed-use buildings there, so commercial and residential. Very small industrial area with a fire station, and then we have the main commercial run running down the A road. Cars driving through the village, they can just pull up and buy themselves an ice cream, because there's definitely places you can buy ice creams down here. I think you'll probably spot a couple in a moment. Definitely at the garage there as well. Then we have a pub on the end. This is the pièce de résistance. This is what I'm most proud of. It looks sort of like a British pub a little bit, given what I could do with the custom assets. A little pull-in parking area around the back, gravel. That's very typical of country English pubs. So yeah, it does feel a bit like a country English pub, although it looks a bit like a railway station as well in some ways. Round here we have the new build. This is an extension to the residential area, but basically, yeah, that's why it's under detailed. I visualize this as being just a new area to purchase your house, an extension of the village. Down here, we've just got a little plot, a small plot of industrial, just not much, just something to break the line of the road. Otherwise, it would have been a bit boring down here. And before we take a turning off to the right, because we will go down that way. There's a little gas station. This is a C road down here. There's a gas station with an ice cream van for anybody that wants to head off into the fields. I wonder who's going to be building next door. And my edge of the map and edge of the tile is about here, but I've decided to stick right down near the edge of the tile, the landfill, because I mean it fits beautifully there. Why would I not put the landfill there? Such a good location for the landfill. Down this way, one thing very British is the garden centre, or the home base. It's kind of like a Home Depot, really, if you're in America. But home base, all the trolleys dotted around the car park, some just piles of rubble and flowers, and then in the enclosed garden, all the children's garden toys, planks, fountains, all the outdoor wares, cables, all the stuff you would buy from a Home Depot, bins, dumped into there. And so anyway, that's my my nod to an English garden centre. That's a place to go. Obviously, want to get away from the house. Also, we have a little plaza down here. I'm not sure how well this fits into the area, but there are definitely things like this in the middle of the English countryside. So there are a few. I'm just going to roll with that one, okay? But if you're a visitor to the village and you just want something nice to do, I mean, that plaza wouldn't really attract me, but this might. Okay, we have a little riverside restaurant. Now, the riverside restaurant is not quite by the river, but it does have a footpath leading down to the river. So there's the restaurant, a nice view of the river from the restaurant. And then once you've had your dinner, you take a little stroll. You come down the footpath, you hit the dirt track which follows along the riverside. There's a place for the kids to play down here as well, aka the bunker, the Second World War bunker. And of course, if you didn't have the money to buy a nice restaurant meal, you could just bring a picnic, and there's a little picnic seating area at the end of this path as well. And so that is my take on Follybrook. Follybrook, just a nice, casual, cosy, little, quiet drive through, and you'll miss it. English village. We've got so many of them in England. It's so lovely. It's so lovely to live here. But anyway, there you go. That is Follybrook. Now, you don't have to do this. You can do whatever you like. You can go massively industrial. I mean, you can. It's just completely up to you. The question is, how do you upload your save? Well, first of all, here's what you do. First, you save your game and name it your tile's coordinates. In my case, this is C3. Next, close your game down, followed by restarting your game. Okay, done all that. Now go to the content manager. To find your save, use the search bar at the top. For me, I'm searching C3. Your map's file name will be in the brackets followed by a .crp. It'll probably be named the name of the town that you went with at the start. Now click share and change the workshop title to your tile reference. Thank you very much. And finally, click publish. Now, when your upload is complete, copy the Steam Workshop link and paste it as a comment into the original Collaboration Maps Workshop page. So where you subscribe to the map, copy that workshop link. Don't put it into the YouTube comments, because YouTube will filter out any links to external websites. So go across the Steam, share your save on the workshop page of the map, and again include your tile reference here as well, so we know which tile we are getting hold of. As I say, don't post it into YouTube. The system really doesn't like it. And that is everything that you need to do. Next, you just need to sit back, relax, and wait while we collate everybody else's work into yours. And sometime around the end of September, I will publish a final video showcasing everyone's work all together. And naturally, I will share the final save for you all to download and enjoy as well. But that is it. That's all I've got for you today. And hopefully we'll have something pretty magnificent to share with the entire community in the very near future. Thanks for watching, for commenting, for liking and for subscribing, and I will catch you again, of course, very, very soon. Thanks for watching.